Hi, my name is Ben Watson and I'm an educator here at the Arkansas Regional Innovation Hub. And today for our virtual library series, I'm going to be showing you how to make a cardboard mask. First, I'm going to sketch out the basic shapes of the mask design. I'm keeping everything as simple as possible. A great way to start crafting the mask is to take rectangular pieces of cardboard with the grain of the cardboard running along the shorter side. This way, the piece is able to bend along the longer side. This gives us the curvature we need for a more comfortable fit. To make sure the shape will be just right, I'm going to align the pieces first, and then mark where I want the edges to be. This way, I can put them right back into place after gluing. To keep the mask from flattening back out, glue the corners of the pieces at an angle and with a little bit of a curve. Once the corners are hot glued, use some clothespins to keep the pieces securely in place while the hot glue dries. Once we've glued together the pieces for the overall face shape, we are ready to start adding detail. I like to sketch out where I want to add the features such as eyes, nose, mouth, horns, ears, etc. These features can also be sketched out before gluing the structure pieces together, but I like waiting until I can see how the overall shape is coming together before I figure out where I want to add the features. It's also worth noting that you can build the mouth into the general structure of the mask, like I've done with this design. Looking back at my original sketch helps me figure out where I want to place the features. In this design, the eyes are much larger and further apart than human eyes, so I'll be using holes cut out for the nostrils for looking through the mask. The detail shapes can be glued on flat, or they can be curved or folded and then glued along one edge to create a raised form. Just remember to make the shape a little bigger than it would be if it was just laying flat. Raised forms can be made by cutting a wedge into the shape. When the edges created from the wedge are brought together, they bend the shape into a 3D form. Flat pieces can be layered to create interesting forms and textures too. I use 2 layers for the teeth to give them shape and increase their durability. Tabs, or small strips of cardboard, can be used to help support connections between larger pieces. Now that I've created the front of the mask, I'm ready to make the headpiece that holds it in place. I will use a long strip that wraps horizontally around the head, and then another long piece that runs over the top of the head. As I'm assembling these pieces, I will size them so they're not too tight or too loose. Now I will attach the headpiece to the mask. Since the mask is so big, I added a piece of cardboard on each side that attaches the headpiece to the mask at the right angle. This keeps the mask from messing up the shape of the headpiece. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope that it was helpful. If so, leave a like and be sure to follow the Innovation Hub on all our social media platforms.